Hello, welcome to Way to Grow. I'd love to give you a quick tour of our beautiful clinic here in Chandler, Arizona. My name is Heather Baumgartner and I am the owner and also an occupational therapist who started this pediatric practice approximately 10 years ago. So welcome, I'll give you a tour. We have a nice spacious area with an accessible bathroom for families to use while they're waiting for their kids. And then we bring the kids back after they're checked in into this nice area here. One of the things that I added to this space when we built it out, it was an observation room for families. And this has become a really nice place for us for consultations, but also parents can come in and watch their child either during their evaluation or while they're in the big gym. And it's a one-way mirror so that it's not distracting to the child and the parent can still feel like they're involved in the session and watching. We come into our kitchen area, and our kitchen area is mainly used for our feeding therapy kids and those kids that have some sensitivity to foods or textures. This is an area that we can get messy and do a lot of play with our hands and exploration with our foods. This room is mainly used for swinging and large movement. We use the swings in a variety of ways for challenging their balance and improving their attention and their self-regulation prior to going into other activities.
They make work fun. They have a gym, and when you fill up your hole punches, you get a surprise in the surprise box.
This space is conducive for large movements and lots of exploration and play. We oftentimes will have children working on larger structures such as the roller slide for movement and deep input into their bones and their joints. And then also we work on things like monkey bars and motor planning, and we also have a rainbow bridge which provides a lot of tactile input and vestibular, which is movement. We can transition to rock climbing and the rock wall, or the child can take a ride on our zip line into our ball pit. And all these experiences are important because we intertwine and integrate a variety of sensory exposure in areas of tactile, visual, vestibular, which is movement, and our balance and coordination. And these integrations help the child improve their learning and their growth and the skills that they need to work on. We like to usually use a lot of this space for a lot of different things. Sometimes we'll have children going up and down the scooter board, using a lot of arm movement and coordination and strength to maneuver up and down the scooter board. It also provides a lot of movement and is very motivating to the child. We also have a closet in the hallway, and it's full of games and activities. Oftentimes we'll see that some children have difficulties with transitioning. So a lot of times we have safer spaces that they can go into and have like more of a one-on-one experience, but there's things like the bubble aquarium, or we have a small swing in this room. We can dim the lights, and this space can be a safer space for those children that are being a little bit more dysregulated or having a harder time with transitions and being around other children when they're feeling upset or frustrated. When we first bring in a child, we do an evaluation, and the evaluation is a very comprehensive evaluation, and it involves going through a variety of standardized assessments and clinical observations done by a certified therapist. Our evaluation room is used for most of our evaluations. We have the observation window. We also have access to all of the assessments and protocols, as well as a swing hook that we can put a swing to measure their balance and their tolerance for movement. So down this hallway we have some smaller rooms, and these rooms are typically used with one-on-one with children for speech therapy. Sometimes we use them for occupational therapy too if we need a little quieter space. And then this room here is a really nice opportunity for us to use the swings and have a little bit smaller place where we can work with smaller kids or children that often are busy and want to run throughout the office, we can kind of contain them in this area, and they still have an ample place to expand and explore and maneuver in their environment. This is our make-believe pretend room, and we utilize dress-up costumes and lots of different functional play activities like the market or the kitchen so that we can work on their language skills and work in a really fun play and reciprocal environment for the child and the therapist. So I'd like to thank you for visiting us and taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed our tour. We'd love to have you come and visit in person. And our phone number for any kind of inquiries, or if you'd like to just go ahead and get your child in for an initial evaluation. Or you can also visit us online at our website, and that is waytogrowaz.com. Thank you once again, and we hope that you enjoyed this tour.